guys, it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome to another Temu Tuesday. And in this one, I'm going to talk about car-related items that I purchased off of Temu. So let's just jump right on into it. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. And I'm ready to show you some items that I did not necessarily purchase with my hard-earned money. These were mostly things that I got on my sponsorship that I was on the fence about, that I had seen some good reviews, some in-between reviews, and some horrible reviews on the Temu app and Temu website. So I'm going to tell you my honest reviews on what I got. And enough of talking. Let's just jump right on into it. So the first item, I recently showed this. And I purposely wanted to show you this because this is a 50-50 thing with me. What I wanted, and this is basically a big, humongous insulated bag for you to put in your car so you can keep things cool. You know, if you're doing errands and things like that, and they won't, you know, get too hot too quick. Now, this was $6.09. I did get this on a sponsorship. So if you're interested into it, now, would I pay $6.09 for it? Probably not. Now, if I got it on a lightning deal, I would. If it was, you know, maybe $3, $4, I probably would, because it does do its job. If nothing else, it's a humongous storage device that you can put in your car. I did put some eggs. I did have a big thing of ground hamburger meat, the big family pack. I did put a couple of like sour creams and things like that. It was perfectly fine, but I can tell you right now, it is kind of on this, I'm not going to call it flimsy, because that's not, you know, I got a lot of things like this that work perfectly fine. But if you put heavy duty things in this and you try to pick it up, it is not probably going to hold. So keep that in mind. It is a humongous bag. Another thing, recently on Memorial Day weekend, we went to a little man-made beach. We could not bring things inside, but they had a park right outside of it. We were at the beach water park, the little lazy river, for probably 2 or 3 hours. And I had fruit. I had some sandwich stuff. I had some sodas, water in these, which we also had ice in a cooler that we didn't have in there. I just had the drinks in here. When we got out of the lazy river and the beach part of it, we went out to the park part to eat. Perfectly fine. It does keep things cool. Now, were they frozen cold? No, but what can you expect? But were they, you know, fine? I mean, we ate sandwiches. We had fruit. We had watermelon and things like that. So it does do its job. Honestly, I have not done any kind of produce or stuff that need to stay cold since then. I've used it to put other things in there just to keep it from rolling around my car, and I like it. Now, $6, I'm not quite sure, but you know, if you are into these kind of things, they're handy. They've got multiple uses to them. I'm glad I got it for me on the sponsorship. And again, like I said, if they were, you know, a little bit on the cheaper price, I would probably get them. I'm going to link it in the description box. I don't know what they're running for now, because again, Temu changes their prices all the time. But guys, you can purchase this for $6, and you may get a one of those. You can do that refund when there's a price adjustment. You never know. So if you're in the market for something like that, I'm 50-50 on it. More 60% on it, that I would get another one, because it does work, and it's good. It's just not going to hold heavy items. Now, the other thing, I just wanted to make a repeat thing. I'm not going to talk a whole lot on this because I've already talked it to death on some other things. I did get this seat warmer. The reason why it's not in my mom's car right now is because it's like 90-something degrees outside and she don't need it. But when I wanted to say, I said, well, let me go ahead and throw it in this car Temu Tuesday for people who may not have knew about it or heard about it or saw those videos when I gave this to her for a birthday gift. It is very nice. I looked them up just now before I started doing this video. I did not see this particular one until way down into it, and it was like they had a couple of them for like $10 on up. So these have gotten a little bit pricey, but they do the job. If you don't have seat warmers in your car and you have an adapter and it's close, you know, I always tell people, make sure you know that you can get these little plugs, because it only has so much length to it to fit in like a, I call them cigarette lighters, but they're the little plugs that you know, you can charge things up with, and make sure they work, because this does do its job. And again, this was on a sponsorship, so I didn't pay my money on it, but I'm glad that I got it, because I have seat warmers in my car, but for people who have, you know, their back aches, or they just want to, you know, their cold nature, this is a lifesaver, and it was a great gift. My mom loves it. I will put that in the description box, and hopefully they'll still have that back in stock very soon, because I did not see that particular model. Okay, now let's talk about this. This one here is a trunk organizer, and I had seen someone do a Temu haul about it, and it was I got it on a sponsorship for $5.69. Now, I've only had this in my car 2 times, because I have one of those lifts, compartments that I store all kinds of stuff in there, and this gets in the way every single time, because I have 2 other organizers on the end. So I use this when I know I'm going to be going to several different places. I like to go to the farmer's market. I like to go to Aldi, places that I have to bring in my own bags. And would I pay $5.69 for this? Yes, I would. I love it. I have put things in this. Now, I mean, in pretty heavy stuff. I didn't bring it in. I made my kids bring it in. I said, can you go grab that trunk organizer and bring it in? And it'd have all my little goodies in it, and I didn't have to, you know, drag in individual bags. Now, it was pretty heavy, but they did it. It held up. Now, do I keep it in there all the time? No. So I don't know how long it will hold up, because again, it's kind of on the same thing with that insulated bag. It's kind of like that mesh material. I would buy one of these, because not only am I really wasn't planning on using it for that. That's just what I have. I'm eventually going to figure out in my car the place to put extra blankets. In the wintertime, you know, I'm going to have gloves and things like that. You know, I have a 20-something-year-old SUV that if this would probably be better in that, because I would have antifreeze, I would have oil, because I was always having to check the oil and make sure I had oil on hand. You know, the windshield wiper stuff, cleaning supplies. So it just depends on what you want to use it for. If you want to spend the $5 and some change. I like it. I really want more, but I just need to figure out the use of what I'm going to do for it. And if I feel like I need more, I'm going to. I've already thought about getting this for my daughter's car, because she's a hot mess with her stuff in her back trunk. I'm going to ask her if she thinks she'd be interested into it, and I might go ahead and pick me up another one. I don't know. We shall see. All right, let's talk about this right here. This is one of the things that I'd actually paid money for this. This was one of my first orders that I got, and it was $2.38. Now, I got it because I really needed like a Ouija thing that I thought would get off, like when I spray the windshield with Windex, I would just kind of wipe it down, it would come off. Well, no, this is more like a duster. And it's fine. Once I figured that out, and you can take this little piece off here and you can wash it. And I have done that a couple times. That's it being washed. You know, and I don't dry it. I just hand wash it, and then I put it back on there. And then I keep it in my trunk. And I've actually had it in this, but it's kind of, you know, oversized, so it kind of comes out. So I'm trying to find some way to keep it secure in the trunk. For, you know, just to dust off stuff here and there, especially when I take it to the, when I do a car wash myself, not the one that they do it for you. I would use this inside just to kind of clean off the little dewy part of the window when I'm washing it, and it's spray everywhere in water, and it works wonders. It wasn't what I wanted at the beginning, but after I got to reading comments and they told me what it was for, I got to liking it, and I think it's okay for $2. I will put this in the description box as well if you're interested in something like that. Now, these right here I got, and they were 69 cents. I honestly thought they were only going to send one, because, you know, Temu would kind of surprise you, but they actually have 3. And I don't know if it's in the description box that it said 3. I didn't read it. But these I got because I still have a USB cord that I have in my car, even though I have the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth and all that. But I wanted these to stick on the side of my console, and I wanted to run the little, I wish I had one of those SUV ones with me, the little cord, you know, something like a cord like this. you know, if it was my charger port for my phone, I could keep it out of the seat next to the person sitting there, or the floor for someone to step on. And they had the little backing here. I have not used these yet because actually I just found them. They got lost in translation somewhere. They were in a bottom of one of my bags like this. Guys, you know, if you order as much things as I do, make sure you dump your whole bag out, because these are black. That the bottom of the bag was black, and I didn't even see that. And I keep all my orange bags. I've been reusing them. People, go in the comments and look at the ideas you can use and reuse these orange bags for so many things. And I found these, and I'm like, there's those things, and I forgot about it, because that's what Temu does to you. You get so much and stuff that you really, really, really think you need, and you need it, and then, you know, you don't miss it because there's just so much. So 69 cents, there's 3 of them. I think they're gonna be just fine. I really just need one for the car, and I may use these for some other things, I don't know. But I got these 4 to hold my car charger. Okay, another quick thing I wanna show you is these 2 different cup coasters for your car. Now, I have some bling bling ones that are more on this heavyweight, which I'll pull out and show you in a minute, that I paid, how much did I pay for those bling bling ones? I know they were more pricey. I think they were like, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they were like $2 and some change. This right here was a sponsored one I got, and then I paid money on this. Both of these in this video that I'm doing the honest review on them were 79 cents. Sponsored one for 79 cents that I did my seating money on it, and I picked it out as a free, you know, the items to show you guys. And then I paid 79 cents for this one, which is like a leopard one. And I'm going to pull them both out, and I'm going to show you why I brought these one. I wanted to bring the bling bling one in there, but I've been using them, and I didn't want to take them out of the car. But I'm getting ready to do a deep clean on my car, because we're going to be taking a vacation and I'm going to be driving my car, and I just want to have everything cleaned out and organized, so when we pack it up, you know, I'll be ready. And that's just how I roll. I do get organized and clean my car before I go, and when I come back, it's usually like 6 months before I clean it on the trip back, which is kind of backwards, but it is. So let me show you the difference. So let's start off with this one right here. It's just a black coaster with a little bit of bling around it. My car is white, and my accessories are usually bling blingy and black. And here we go. So I can tell you right off the bat, I love these. They're real thick. They're going to go down inside the coaster. They have the little bling bling on it. I do have a little bling bling ring, and I don't have it in this video, but it's on my car, and I may link it in and just show you. And I think it was like, it was less than 50 cents, like 44 cents. And I have it on my little push start button, and it's got the little bling on it right there. I love it. I recommend it for anyone who likes bling. So these here, this is 2, and a lot of times you can go on these things on Temu, and it's only 1. Be very leery. I make sure I find the ones that say 2. So these are very thick and 79 cents. So let's open up this one. This is the one I actually had to have, paid my 79 cents on it, and I thought it was a good deal because it had 2. Now, this is like very, very, matter of fact, I would probably, when I'm just in the mood to do some different decor, I'd probably sit this on top of this, okay? So bendy, very, very thin, totally different ball game compared to this. Both the same price. Now, why am I telling you this? Because you have to check out the descriptions, check out the vendors, check out this, you know, the prices, because I will never probably pay 79 cents for this kind of stuff again, unless it was something like a Harry Potter or Disney and I just had to have it. This, yes, was definitely worth 79 cents. You pick and choose. Some people like the thinner ones, but again, I'm hard on my cup coasters, so I would definitely pick this type for 79 cents, and then I'll just kind of decor that, or, you know, do some decorations when I feel like I want to change it up a little bit here and there. So these were both 79 cents, and I thought they were worth talking about. So make sure you pay attention to that. All right, a couple more items, and we're going to be wrapping this up. I don't know if I'm going to do any videos in this as far as the checking it out and showing you them. It just depends if I can. If not, you know, we'll get there. You'll be seeing this stuff in the future because I'm going to be doing different kind of vloggings and all that. But here's something that I picked out. This was also on a sponsorship. When I picked it on my sponsorship, this was $8.19. I do not know why these things are so pricey, but I actually saw this in a store called Ollie's 2 or 3, 4 years back, and they were $5. And I had it in my cart, and I said I was going to get it, and I bought so much other stuff, and I said, you know, this probably won't even work. $8 now, and now, even now, when I looked on it before I did this video, they're even more pricier. So this is something that you would really want to have a use for. Now, what I wanted it for was to do videos, because I like to do car hauls, and sometimes it's easier for me to go in a store, come right out to the car and do the video. So I could, especially if it's something I'm going to use like ASAP, or if I'm just super excited about it, I was going to use this to help me keep stuff instead of it just being all over the place and falling around like I always do. But guys, you can do all types of things on this. If you have your laptop and you need to do some work, and you're trying to kill some time, you have a flat space right here. How this works, and it's hard for me to demonstrate if you don't have a steering wheel, but it literally does what it says, and it's universal. It fits most cars. Now, if you have an extra large steering wheel, this isn't going to cut it. This is going to be more like sedans, mini SUVs, smaller compact cars, and I don't think they come in different sizes. I'm not sure. When I link it in the description box, if they have different sizes, I might say small, medium, and large. But this one, again, when I saw it on when I could pick my gifts for my seating balance for my sponsorship, I said, I'm going to test this out because I wanted it and I love it. Not only can you do it for those things, guys, you can eat on it because it has a cup holder and it has places for you to put your, you know, little extra things here, and a whole base for you to eat off of. And it just basically sits on, you know, there, and you can do whatever you want to. Yes, I would pay $8 for this. I would probably pay $10 for this because I use it. If you're not going to use it, it's just going to get in your way and you're going to only do it in a blue moon, meh. But if you have multiple uses, like I've used it for, I was killing time. I needed to get some work done. I needed to edit some videos. I pulled up a laptop and sat right there and did it with this little tray. If I would have tried to do it in the seat or on the dashboard, it would have been a hot mess. Easy peasy. I've had to write out money orders, which I don't hardly ever do that, but I have certain things that I have that only take money orders. I had to write out some money orders, whip this thing out and did that. Definitely I'm going to be doing some car hauls with it. I haven't done many car hauls because I just haven't yet. I did a few back in the day, but it might be something I'm going to be doing sooner. So yes, this is something I really, really enjoyed, and I'm glad that I got it. And if you're in the market for that, I would highly suggest you getting it. Okay, last but not least, and I've only used this 2 times, and I feel terrible because I don't know if it's even going to charge up, and I didn't bring my extension cord to see if it is. I hope it is. And that's this mini 2-in-1 vacuum cleaner. I don't even know if I have anything to dust it up with, but I'm just going to tell you right off the hand, this was $9.99. Okay, it comes with little directions things. Guys, best thing ever. $9.99 for a little mini vacuum, 2-in-1. It has the little SUV, the USB cord for you to charge it. I'm going to try to see if it's got some juice to it because I did keep this in the car and I just grabbed it at last minute. But I'm going to tell you, you can't get it. It can't get any easier than this. I mean, you just can't. It just don't get any easier than you doing this. I hope it has a little bit of juice in it because I was going to. Oh, it does. It has a little bit. You can kind of hear it. And I wish that I had something to pick up with, but I don't. Any other time, I would have tons of stuff. And I don't even have anything. Let me see if I put this little piece of paper on this table. I'm going to try it because, yeah, I want you to see it. I say I'm going to get prepared when I do these Temu Tuesdays. And, guys, I'm just literally all over the place trying to get these honest reviews out. Okay, piece of paper. Let's see if it's going to work. Now, that is pretty big. I think I'm going to take the little brush part off. But this brush part, and one of the reasons why I wanted this was for the little dust and pieces that get in the cracks. This is what I wanted that brush part for. And then I wanted this one for the underneath my seats and the sides that I can't reach down with the little brushy thing that I have. These go straight in between the side seats where all the junk goes into it. Okay, so it's not going to go in there because it's a big piece of paper, but you see the suction on it? If not, if you didn't catch that, let's do it again. Let me see if I ball it up real little, and let me see if I could. I wish I had brought something, you know, real small, but I don't have anything small. Let me try to push this up a little bit, and then I'm going to wrap up this Temu Tuesday. These are some of the best things that I got when I was shopping on my sponsorship, and that's what I'm so glad to have, that sponsorship, because I can get things that I'm on the fence about. I'm pretty sure you're probably on the fence about, and you probably are like me. It's like, yeah, I want it, I probably could use it, but the reviews, sometimes the reviews are always too good to be true. I'm noticing that on Temu, but I'm gonna be honest as well. I mean, I do have something I'm going to do probably in the next 2 or 3 Temu Tuesdays. Is I'm going to do some things that I did not like. So that is coming. So don't think I'm just on here because Temu gives me a couple of sponsorships. About 50% of the stuff that I'm showing you, actually probably more than that, I pay for my own money. The sponsorship stuff, because I want to do it my way. I do what they ask me to do, but sometimes I can't get 10 items and break it into 3 videos. You know me, I'm like, I want to show you 30, 40 things that I got for under $40. That's how I roll. But I'm trying to, you know, do what I can, get a little bit of extra seeding money, which they call it seeding money, to show you things like this that I probably would not originally pay that for, because I want to get the better, cheaper things that I can have more of, okay? I'm kind of like a quantity over quality, but it's always good stuff. But look for those videos. So real quick, I'm going to show you when I kind of broke up the paper this time, and let's see how this works. Okay, it's trying to go in there. There it goes. Best $9.99 I ever got. And it stays in this little compact little box. And I have it literally underneath my passenger seat because I do have the trunk organizer, and this is something I want to put in there. But guys, if you're in the market, I mean, they have so many models. I will just put this one here. This is just one. Let me see, does it have a name to it? It does have the model here, LT, and I'm going to try to make sure I get the right one that I get. And I hope it's still close to the $9.99 dust collecting. And it's very fast, portable, mini, home and car. So you don't have to just get it. If you say, well, I don't have a car, I don't need it for a car. Guys, get this for your house, for those little crevices that you know, can't stand and can't get to with your big old vacuum cleaners. So yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just happy with all my items that I got in this particular one. There's a few that, you know, I'm on the fence still about, and I don't know if I'd purchase more, but all in all, I'm glad I got them. I'm glad I got them, and I do use them, and I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope that you loved this video enough to put a comment and tell me the things that you have bought yourself, or things that you might have been on the fence about, and now this might help you, you know, pick them out. And tell me what you want to see on another Temu Tuesday, because guys, you know, I want to do these, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this is what you're really wanting from me, but I'm just getting on here and showing you items that I got, and just telling you how Wendy, aka Kitty Street, feels about it, right? And yeah, so I love you guys. Like, comment, share, and if you're a new person here and you haven't subscribed, I hope this will help you. Click that subscribe button, and I love you all. And until the very next Temu Tuesday or the next video that I put out, I will see you soon.